Alright, I've got a pretty cool little milk haul here today, and I thought I would share with everybody out there in Stomper land. This thing came from Canada. Guy's name is Jeremy Perry. Hooked me up with this. He's on the Stomper Museum group. He also sent me a little free gift here I wasn't expecting. It was awfully nice of him. It even has my name, Rappin' Ron. Anyway, that's a second series Garbage Pail Kid card. Some of you may know that I collect those, so that's kind of cool. Second series is pretty good. Appreciate it. Alright, let's get down to the nitty gritty here. Let's get serious on the real collection. Stompers. This might not be a big deal to most people, but I've been wanting one of these for quite a while now. This is a side clip and front clip chassis. I'm not 100% sure exactly why they made these. Some people have theorized that it was a transitional thing. So what we're looking at here, and I'll hold it closer in a minute, it's basically a side clip chassis. It's got a side clip motor cover. It's got side clip style terminals. It's got the brush guard. Everything about this is side clip, except it has an extra tab on the front and the back to hold a front rear tab chassis on there. So I'll demonstrate real quick. This is a side clip Bronco body, and so side clip body fits. Side clip, obviously, clips are on the side. Then we have a front and rear clip style that pops right on there. Well, sort of. It's a little tight, but I don't want to force it because you know how these things are. 40-year-old plastics, but it fits on there. It's just a little funky. But anyhow, that's a front rear clip style body on a side clip chassis, basically. So it's kind of cool. That's back off of there now. So I'm going to hold these two up. This is a regular side clip chassis with no front tabs. And this one is the front rear tab plus side clips. And I'll post pictures of these also. I'm going to turn them around now so you can see the other sides. But you can see how the difference is up here with the tab. It almost looks like you could trim that out to put a tab into it if you wanted to. But of course you'd be missing the rear. But as you can see, the motor cover has the open motor cover, just like a normal side clip. It's pretty much just a side clip chassis. One thing that I do notice on it, and I don't know if all side clips had this style of wheel, but most of the side clips that I've seen have had that cone in the middle. They're not open axled. So again, I don't know that all were that way, but most have been that way. And I noticed this one doesn't. So could be because it was just a hair later or whatever, but most of the Gen 1 have that there. But so anyway, thought I would share. It's kind of a cool little item. I'm gonna probably end up making maybe a special card or something like that to put it on, because I don't want to accidentally just think it's a side clip chassis and get rid of it. But I'm pretty stoked to have one. There was someone not very long ago on the Stomper Museum. They posted that they had picked up a couple of Stompers. I think one was a Bronco, maybe both were. And it just turns out by happenstance that the chassis was the style. So I messaged the guy asking if he wanted to sell it, but he didn't want to, and I don't blame him. But I guess since I mentioned it on the group a couple times, this Jeremy guy that sent this to me had seen, so he messaged me and asked me if I was interested in buying one of them. So I'm probably going to keep this just like it is, without a body on it or anything like that, and possibly put it into a card. I had also considered picking up a couple of extra bodies, maybe pick up an extra side clip body and an extra front rear clip body that were in really nice shape, and put all three into custom packaging together. But most likely it's just going to go in a package like my seconds chassis, which I haven't shown. Let me grab that real quick and show you. I've got it here someplace. Let me look for it. I just moved a lot of stuff around recently, so let me get back over here. I made this card here early on when I really wasn't collecting, probably a year, I think, whenever I found this. But I made a custom card, and I made it where I could open it back up. So I'm going to end up tearing it up. Doesn't really matter. Let's see if I can get in there. It's been closed for so long now, it's kind of tight. See if I can pop it open here real quick. Okay. So it's going to sound kind of silly to most people, but this piece here used to hold nails. I do a little bit of woodworking around here, so I had some nails, and I noticed that the bubble was just about the right size to hold this chassis. So I just basically glued this bubble on there so that I could open it up and take it out at any time. But I didn't want to accidentally sell this chassis. Now this is a second chassis, and I'm going to hold it up best I can. Hopefully it'll zoom in, but it has the word second stamped into the bottom. So for a while, everybody had theorized, wanting to know, why it has that stamped in it. I actually talked to a ex-Stomper employee, and they said that when Stomper gave freebie Stompers to employees and things like that, they would mark second in the bottom so that the employees wouldn't sell them. That's the story I was told. Until more documentation comes along, there's no way to prove it. It's just something that someone told me. But anyway, my point is, I'm probably going to make something like this to hold it so that I can hang it up and still access it. But definitely I don't want to put a body on this and end up selling it or auctioning it off or something like that by mistake when it's kind of a rare chassis. I think it needs to be available to be shown just like that. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. I just did this real quick tonight. Was kind of already in for the night. I've been building a deck all day and I'm pretty tired. So I really just ran out here to record this real quick and get it down so that I can run it up on YouTube and put it on the group and stuff, so I can share this kind of information with everyone. I'm assuming once you watch this video that everyone who's seen it will be going out to look at their Stompers or getting their Stompers out and looking at them and looking for, again, I'm going to close up, that's the side clip style of tab, and then you have your rear and front tabs also for the other style of body. So it fits either body, and that's kind of cool. Otherwise, it's basically, other than those the front and rear tabs, it's basically just a side clip chassis. So, but to me, it's a cool piece of information. It's definitely something worth keeping a lookout for, and you may want to check all of your Stompers to see if you have one already and don't even know it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, Stomper on.